What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time, and it does not matter where it's at in your chart. And hello to my Libra cross watchers. We're going to do a love mystery tarot reading today. We're going to talk about what's missing. We're going to see if we can find out what's missing in your love situation. The one that I did earlier for Leo was pretty cool. So we're going to see what pops out here for you. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, donations of love, requests for reads. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for amazing comments and coming and hanging out with me during my lives. Thumbs up. Click the live chat button down below and let's chat. Let's talk about it. Let's find out about this love mystery. I'm ready for this. Let's see what's going on. Good morning, beautiful Mary. How are you today? And for those of you that are listening to the podcast, hello, and thank you for tuning in. So let's jump into the reading screen, shall we? Let's see what the situation is you got going on, Libras. Let's find out what's missing in this love mystery. Hey to everybody in the shadows. Well, you are blocking a new connection. What is this? Something here is blocking a new love connection. Let's start with this mystery here. Let's solve this mystery. Let's be like Scooby-Doo and solve this mystery. Okay? I'm doing very well. Thank you. Let's solve this mystery. Let's see what's missing. Three of Pentacles reversed. 9 of Wands. 2 of Cups. So you could be talking to somebody new. You could be talking to multiple different people. Oh. I am talking to some Libras that you are talking to somebody. You're talking to two scum. I'm looking over here and Mary says Scooby-Doo time. And I'm like, scum bodies. Are you talking to a scum body? Somebody, listen, it's an 18 and up show. It's live. You never know what you're going to get from me. It's what it is. It is what it is. Okay. This 3 of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is not participating. Barely participating in your life. Lioness is here. So this is somebody that's barely participating in your life. Could be a Taurus, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Those are strongest out here so far. Doesn't have to be. But this situation, it's of the past. But I think for some reason you're holding on to it. Maybe you've just been holding on to the thoughts of it because the 9 of Swords is here. The Hierophant reverse can symbolize that maybe you were married to them, or this may have even been a friends with benefits where this was on again, off again. This person may have just been all about the passion and desire, but not so much about commitment. Okay? And I think that's kind of the issue here. This is what's blocking this new connection here. So, is this of the past? Is this anxiety or stress that's keeping this from coming in? This new connection from coming in? Because this could definitely say that this is coming to an end. You have been blocking new love. You've been blocking new love because of something that happened in the past. You got something that's trying to come in for you. What I need to know more. What's missing in this? This is a mystery. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So you've just been focusing on yourself, on work, on just doing your thing. Some of you may have been going through therapy, seeking, advice from spiritual advisors, counselors, therapists, that kind of stuff to help you overcome this. Again, some of you, this was a divorce. Some of you, this was a relationship where it was on again, off again. There could have been a third party situation there, but it definitely was emotionally dissatisfying. Completely. And the thing is you could have been dealing with somebody who was all about the money and not about the love. And here you are as a very loving individual, wanting love or loving this person. And this person was like, they're showing up as 8 of Pentacles. They're focused on themselves. And you're showing up as King of Cups, wanting to love somebody. Somebody to love. You are somebody to love. A big, beautiful heart, somebody to love. And they just couldn't see that. And that's what stressed you out, caused all this anxiety, sleepless nights, confusion, mental stress, a lot of stress. They were about the money and you were about the love. Yeah. So there was no cooperation. It just wasn't working out. Okay. So I think that you've kind of muscled through whatever this was. I think you put up your defenses. And yeah. Okay. It's taken a lot to overcome this, whatever this was. You put up your defenses, you put up your blocks. You've really just been focusing on you. Your finances, your environment, taking care of your responsibilities, and kind of just not really been focusing on love much at all, to tell you the truth. Some of you have just been so busy. Yeah, like you got busy. You got so busy. You just didn't even want to deal with it. Okay? I mean, it happens. It happens, okay? So what's missing is somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. Find me. So you got busy. Okay? That happens a lot when we go through a breakup, when we go through a divorce, or we deal with somebody who is just on again, off again, in and out of our lives, friends with benefits. They don't want anything solid. They don't want commitment, blah, 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 blah. We're just like, you know what? F this, I'm out. If that's the kind of stuff that I'm going to keep, attracting to me, I'm just not even going to try. I'm not even going to focus on it. I'm just going to get so busy that I'm oblivious to everything around me. And that's kind of what you've done. There you go. There you go. You do not trust love. You don't trust commitment. You don't trust love. Thank you, Lioness. That is correct. Somebody to Love by Queen. Check it out. That's what you've just been living in fear, living in heartache, living in fear. Pretty deep in your emotions. You've like went down to the dark abyss, the pits of hell when it came to this whatever this was. So some of you You may not, when you go through a depression, you may get busy. You may focus on work. You may just do whatever you can to get your mind off of whatever this was that went down or didn't go down, whatever. So you have completely blocked and boarded yourself in because of fear, because you have trust issues, major ones. You haven't finished a cycle of healing, okay? You got the devil, the three of swords, and the hanged man. And the ace of coins reverse. You do not trust the universe. You don't trust anybody. ADA's here. What's up, baby? You don't trust anybody. Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Cancer. You talk about, this is not what I want to see. This is why you're blocking new love. This is it. Because you're so afraid that you're going to get hurt. You're so afraid that you're going to get hurt. Because you got hurt before. Okay, so, all right, let's just talk about this. What's missing is somebody to love. They're trying to come in. The energy is trying to get to you, but you're like, block a bitch. Don't want to see it. Block a bitch. My back is to it. I don't want to see it. Block it. I'm not dealing with it. Okay, listen. First things first. Let's be honest. Heartache and heartbreak suck. But if you are in this energy of fear, of fear, of distrust, of I'm already hurting, like you are hanging on to very tightly to a lot of pain, a lot of fear of heartbreak. I don't even think you're in the heartbreak. I think what's ever happened has already happened. It's gone, baby, gone. It's the choice for it to go it's already gone. But this is what's held on to. It's the fear. Okay? All right. Because you're afraid that it's going to come back to haunt you, or you're afraid that it's going to happen to you again. Okay? And just take a deep breath, especially for those of you that dealt with a very unhealthy, very toxic, very abusive situation. Therapy is very important, and some of you might need counseling and therapy. I'm talking true counseling and therapy. If there was abuse involved, if there was drug addictions, you understand who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to. If it's you, it can create such fear and trust issues that you can't even breathe. Like, you will panic. You will breathe. And you will totally stay in this anxiety, this stress, and this depression because you're refusing to get counseling or therapy when that can be what really sets you free. Okay? That's for somebody that needed that. Now, I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not licensed to do all that shit. I'm not diagnosing you with anything. I'm just saying, for those of you that may have dealt with something very tragic, very abusive, very dark, you know what happened, and you may need to talk to somebody, okay? But that's what keeps you in this stress and this anxiety and possibly this depression and this loneliness, okay? When you have a huge, beautiful, loving heart and you really want to express it and you're really looking for that somebody to love, that's what's missing here. Somebody to love. Okay. First of all, what happened has already happened. I'm not talking to anybody that's in something right now. So I need you to take a deep breath. You're not involved with anybody right now. That's a thing of the past. You may be talking to some people right now, but there's nothing solid happening, okay? So let's talk about this. Why are you so guarded? Well, I get why you're guarded. I get why you're defensive, but please remember that now, moving forward, you are trying to release this anxiety, this stress, this overwhelmment. You have been, you relationshiped in the past the same way. You relationship the same way and nothing ever changed. Okay. Okay. So you could have been dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini, but here's the thing. I think that the Nine of Wands is wounded warrior. Yes, that means you've been through all, like you feel that love is a battlefield. Love is a bloody battlefield. You've seen it all. You've done it all, and you don't want to go back. You will guard and protect yourself from every way that you can so that nobody can come back. No, you're always expecting it. You're always expecting to get hurt again. But in the Nine of Wands, you never change the way you do things. You still relationship the same way. So you're still doing the same thing that you've done before. Okay? You've been stuck in this because of this fear. You're so guarded, so protected, so worried that you're already stressing yourself out. You feel this anxiety and stress bubbling up, because I damn sure do. So you're automatically fearing the worst. You're fearing the worst, and guess what? The more you fear the worst, the more you protect yourself from the worst happening. The more you protect yourself from the worst happening, the more you think about the worst happening, the more you feel that the worst is going to happen. You're going to protect yourself from everything. You're trying to protect yourself from somebody returning from the past. You're also blocking your future love too. That's how protected you are. And I get it. I get it. But this can be healed. Okay. I promise you that there's two things that can happen here. First of all, how you think about relationships has to shift. Okay? Not everybody is going to behave the same way. Not everybody is going to treat you the same way. You are completely different now than you were then. Okay? So, you have something trying to get in here to you. You're trying to release this stress and this overwhelmment. Okay? So there's a release trying to happen here. I'm seeing it. The Hanged Man is usually you saying, I got to go within and I've got to address this. Okay. So from now over the next 3 months, you're trying to get this release. Okay. You've made this choice to really focus on your environment, your finances, your money, because that's safe for you, basically. Okay. Money, finances, work, my environment, being responsible, taking care of my responsibilities, that's safe. It's stability. Stability is safe. Providing, protecting stability. You know, it's something solid for you, and it's a safety zone. Okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Especially when you're in this energy of trying to exhale, for a better word. You're trying to exhale whatever darkness was here, whatever pain was here. And yeah, it takes a while to overcome fear on this level. But I am not at all saying that what you dealt with wasn't painful. I am totally validating. Devil energy here. I get it. The Nine of Wands is here. Heartbreak is here. It's here. It's live. It's fresh. Okay. as if it just happened yesterday. You understand? But the Libras I'm talking to, this didn't happen yesterday. This happened, it's been done gone. Been gone. Like, been gone. Thing of the past. You are no longer manifesting this person. You're no longer manifesting this kind of energy. That's how long ago this was. You're talking 3 years? Just 3 years or more? Okay, I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath. You have been so focused on just being responsible and taking care of your resources and building your finances, and just focused on work and just oblivious to love and all of this other stuff. It's what's missing here is somebody to love. Okay? You are attracting it to you. You're in the process of exhaling a very negative, very painful, toxic, I'm going to say cycle or situation. Okay? Okay. There's something missing here. And I feel like we're going to have to shift this board, because I want to split this energy. I want to get a shift in this energy for you. Okay, so you made the decision a long time ago to focus on you, however long ago this was. Some of you between a year, some of you up to 8 years. It's just been you focusing on finances, doing what I got to do, getting by, making the money, building the things, doing the things, building the businesses, taking care of everything I got to take care of, doing what I got to do to get by. That was all channeled. I felt like I was rhyming, so take it for how it resonates. Like, you may be the sole provider in your family. You may be the one that has to pay for everything. You may be responsible for everything. And that takes your energy most, okay? But meanwhile, underneath it, here's where we're going to split this up. This is here. We're going to leave that there. The worst it's been way in the past. Like, it's already been done and gone. Like, there's no digging up those bones. There's no transforming that. It's already gone. But the energy is with you currently as if it just happened. So we're going to pull this over here, and I'm going to go down this line right here, and we're going to find out how we can get a shift on this. Okay. So, how can we get a shift on this? We're going to, this deck? Okay. All right. We're going to get this deck. Oh, man. All right. The energy is with you as if it just happened yesterday, but this has been something that you haven't even put energy into, or a person that you haven't put energy into in quite some time. I mean, the star is reversed. It's just a matter of healing it and releasing it and letting it go. I believe it's the emotional wounding, the emotional portion of it. It's because of all of the stress that this caused you. Anxiety and stress on a level that is, I don't even know if I'm about to say the right word, but insurmountable. What does that even mean? Insurmountable, like not able to overcome. I don't know. Anyway, somebody tell me what that means. Insurmountable, like you can't overcome it. You can't get over it. You can't get through it. Anyway, the anxiety and the stress is so intense and so deeply, like, in there. It's in there. It's repressed and it's deep. Okay? Beyond understanding. Thank you. I just need you to take a deep breath for me. Okay? It's not coming back. You are not manifesting it back. It is not coming back. It is not coming back. It is not coming back. It is over. You've moved on. You've moved on. You've already made this decision. There is no love there. You're ready for new. You already know this. Okay? Listen, I've just apparently got to push this in. I've got to get this through to somebody here. Okay? Hey, everybody in the shadows. I'm Feather. You never know what you're going to get from me. Apparently, I'm talking to some people who have some deep-seated fears. Deep-seated fears of being hurt again because something that really hurt. Really kind of scary hurt, scary pain, scary hurt. I'm talking, listen, when I'm asking, are you trying to manifest this again? Because there's some of you that are trying, that are blocking whatever happened so greatly because of the fear of this person possibly returning. I need you to breathe for me. Okay, just breathe. Just breathe with me. Just breathe. 3 out, 3 in, 5 out. I wanted to know if I was correct. The star in reverse can symbolize that you've lost hope. Yes, this could have been a hopeless cause. Some of you lost hope in love and relationships because of this connection. Some of you have just been in a hopeless place. Some of you, this can mean that this was at some point your happily ever after, everything that you ever wanted, and then that ended. You put all of your eggs into one basket, and then it just it was painful. Okay. So this one is going to take time for me to work through. So give me just a second, because this is heavy energy, and I'm trying not to overwhelm, but I got to. It can also symbolize that you're not manifesting anything in regards to love because you're so afraid. But even if you are manifesting, it's coming from fear. Yeah, that's true. But it's not that you will not manifest love. It's the fact that you're just delaying it. Okay? So in order to get you this shift, I wanted to know what the star was, because it can mean so many different things. You are absolutely not remanifesting this. I could promise you, because if this was an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, or Scorpio, or somebody with those heavily in their chart, this was somebody that was very, and I mean very toxic. Very. So I'm talking to some Libras that you have every right. You have every right you are totally justified in my book. And I'll show you. The Magician reverse, the Emperor reverse, Death reverse. This was somebody who was extremely toxic and dark. And I am reading the star reversed on this devil. Okay? There's the devil, the 3 of swords, the hanged man, and the star reverse. Oh, hell yeah, you lost faith. You lost hope. This broke your heart. Do you even feel like you have a heart right now? Seriously. This was big. This was deep. This was... Just saying, for dramatics, I'm not being dramatic. I'm saying this is what I truly feel. The Emperor reversed is somebody who is very toxic. Coupled with the Magician reversed and the Death reverse, No, this is something you are absolutely not wanting to dig up bones on. This is dead, and you want it to be completely gone. It's like you never want to even think about this person ever again. Like when this person left your life, you wanted to block them and shut them out of your life so bad that you don't even want to think about this person. That's bad. And you talk about the magician reverse next to the emperor reverse. You're talking about a very manipulative, very mastermind, and possibly even those of you that believe in spell work and things like that. You're talking dark magic here, only for those of you that believe in that shit and that you know for a fact that they were dabbling in that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's a fact. It's possible with that kind of energy coming up. It was like they were going against everything. It's like they went against everything. Oh man. I was going to say they went against everything holy. This was totally against your morals and your values with whatever happened here. It was absolutely against your morals and values. Okay? So you have every right to feel this way. You're totally justified. I love you. You're validated. Yes, this fucking sucked. And for those of you that it was absolutely abusive, physically violent, congratulations. You are not interested in it, and it is not returning to you. It is none of it. Okay? And if it did, you wouldn't deal with it again. If you needed to know that, you wouldn't. There's the 5 of coins, which means there's total absolute separation and ghosting. King of Wands reversed, you are absolutely against it 100%. You would defend yourself at all costs. Knight of Cups reversed, not interested in the love, not heading towards that. You're not sending out any kind of love in that direction, and you're very pissed off and angry to boot. You're not dealing with that struggle bus at all. You've already made the decision to move on. Next steps. There you are moving on. And the 2 of Wands you're not interested in. You have pulled your love all the way back. There is no love headed in that direction. There is no reaching out to that person. Your energy is not reaching towards that person in any way, shape, or form at all. You completely blocked that energy. If they chose free will to reach out to you in some way, you would defend yourself. You would probably not have anything to do with that. I don't even think you would even communicate with that. Okay. Okay. And that is totally 100% valid. You're not manifesting that again. So I think that you're just so stressed out thinking that person is coming back. And that tells me that there was an element of abuse or toxicity. Even if it was just, why, Fred? Why? Just why? You fear that kind of thing returning. Okay. And if you dealt with something that negative that you feel is that negative and you fear it that much, you're so far blocking that you're actually blocking new love from coming into. All right. So right now, like I said, you've been getting busy. This is where we're going to head towards now. You have a hanged man situation. We're going to look at that here in a second, where you're just ready to exhale this energy. So right now, you've just been busy working on healing and overcoming whatever financial issues you've been having, taking care of your responsibilities, exactly what I told you before. So you've been healing like friendships, family ships that may have been destroyed in this, your finances that may have been burdened by this. You've just been busy building and rebuilding and taking care of, your family, your friends, your friendships, and repairing and building and handling things that you needed to be responsible for. Just doing it. You're doing it. So the Hanged Man here, I wanted to know, I'm feeling a little bit lighter now. And I like this because it's like you're just waiting to exhale here. You're waiting for this emotional release. Why? Tell me about this Hanged Man here. Because you already know that you're ready to enjoy life again. You know that you're ready to enjoy life again. You know that you're ready to have fun. You know that you're ready to date again and to mingle, and your heart's ready to dance. Your heart's ready to dance with another person. You just haven't found that person to love just yet. Okay? You haven't had that offer, or you haven't let that person in yet. It's okay. It's okay. You haven't found out who that person is yet. You don't know who that person is that you're getting excited about it. Your heart space is getting excited. So when your heart space starts getting excited, all of this heavy energy, because you're starting to get excited. It's like, listen, you're ready for options in love. Okay? Your heart's getting all excited and it's bubbly and it's getting all excited, but then freeze. Oh shit. What if they come back? What if I start dating and they come back? What if? And you kind of freeze up. Or what if everybody's going to be like them? Or you just, okay, chill. Just breathe. Breathe. First of all, you dealt with a lot of rejection. You dealt with a lot of pain. You've dealt with a lot of anxiety, depression, and all kinds of stress and I get it. But now you've had so much time to heal underneath all of this stuff that you've been busy doing. You've been healing, and you have been manifesting love, and your body is ready to purge this shit. Your body is saying, your heart space is ready to purge these feelings of rejection, these feelings of pain, these feelings of blah. I don't know how to feel. Your heart space is like, F this. This has got to go. So it's pushing it up to the surface, ready for release. Okay? Because your intuition is saying this, we ain't doing this no more. We're not doing this anymore. I've had enough. Your heart says, I've had enough. I get it. This has been done and gone for a long time, and you've been busy and all of that stuff, but I am ready to enjoy life. I sat there and I waited for you to heal. I was very patient. I was very understanding, and I just want you to know that I'm kicking this shit out. It's being evicted because I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm ready for freshness. I'm ready for newness. I'm ready to have fun and enjoy life. This was some bullshit. Granted. And your heart space is like, I'm done. I don't care how much money I've made, you've made, how much you've been doing in the world. I don't care at all if it's going to be happily ever after. I don't care if it's going to be even long term. It's like, I'm just ready to get out and have some fun. Let me out. So, this person may have rejected you. There was definitely a lot of heavy energy in this. So I'm talking to some Libras that you dealt with some bullshit and possibly master manipulation to the point where you just haven't wanted anything because you didn't trust anyone or anything. Like, if that could get through and that could happen to me, it could happen to me again. No, it can't. especially if you say, I refuse to live through that shit again. I think now you'll relationship a lot differently, knowing what you know now and experiencing what you've experienced. You're coming from a place of healing, okay? And your heart space is saying, it's time. It's time to get back out there. I'm ready to dance. I'm ready to have some drinks. I'm ready to mingle. I'm ready to have some fun. So let's do this thing. Because you're like, I don't have anybody in mind yet. Maybe you do. Maybe you're talking to somebody. But your heart is saying this stuff has got to go. So it's not that your heart has chosen a direction yet. It's not like most of you haven't chosen a direction or someone where your heart's like, that's my person. That's where I feel I'm going. That's where I'm headed. But your heart space is ready to start mingling again. It's ready to start having some conversations and some party time and some, let's do the dance. Let's see if we can get along and we can have fun with somebody else. Let's do it. Do it. Because you really got you got knocked back quite a bit. And I think you already know that. You may have been played pretty badly by somebody. You may have been very angry for quite some time, and I am not saying that you're wrong in any of it, okay? But it is now your energy is setting free. Your energy has been set free for quite some time. You've just been focusing on everything you've got to get done. So you've suppressed this shit. Maybe you didn't know how to release it. But you're about to exhale all of this heavy fear and negativity, if you haven't already, while watching this. I just want you to breathe, okay? And it's anger, it's aggression, it's rage, and you are allowed to be all of it all at once. You're allowed to have like zero confidence. You're allowed to not feel like getting up after getting knocked down this hard. Whatever happened to you went against your moral code. Like, you would never have done something like this to this person. You would never have done anything like this to these people. So whatever happened to you, I love each and every one of you. I want you to love yourself. You are very strong, and you are committed to yourself. You are committed to your communities, to your families, to your friends, and you've been committed to your healing as well. But, it's finally time to release the pain that you've been holding on to. And know that if you were to face something like this again, you would see things differently. First of all, you're a different person. You're on a different level energetically. You're much more healed. You are much more aware than you ever were when you met these people. Okay? When or if you ever meet people like this again, you'll just walk away. You'll just know it, and you'll turn and walk away. You won't deal with stuff like this at all. Okay? You will not manifest it. And if you happen to, in the course of life, you'll recognize it, and you will completely turn and walk away. So I like that. I thought that maybe you needed another message to help you move forward, and to help you open up and be ready for dating and be ready for those new options. I'm saying some of you dealt with some tragic, some of you dealt with tragedies. And I understand. I get it. I don't know how long ago these things happened. You could have dealt with some very, very traumatic, very abusive situations. But because of where you are and the things you've experienced and the things that you've learned and the time that you have spent on yourself, okay, you will see things differently. Okay, you will, if you suspect that there is manipulation or if somebody is trying to use you or manipulate you, you will pause and you will automatically ask certain questions, or you will gain some sort of information somehow, whether it's like you will look this person up or you'll do your research on somebody. You will definitely question a person before you make any moves towards them to deepen a connection. Okay. And that's because you are, it's not because you're cautious, but you are. It's not that you're cautious, but you're not coming from a place of fear anymore, because you're about to release this fear. You're about to exhale it. And sometimes all we have to do is just say, fuck this shit. I'm out. I am no longer wanting this person to control me in any way, shape, or form. Whatever happened has already happened. I wouldn't allow that to return to my life ever. And it's accepting it and knowing that you wouldn't that kind of sets you free and says, you know what? Maybe I am ready. Maybe I haven't been ready. Maybe I have been looking at things differently. And it's seeing that regardless of what's happened, you know so much more now in your infinite wisdom and your connection to source than you ever did before. And you personally would not attract this kind of thing to you again. And if by chance you did, it wouldn't be on this level, but you would walk away from it. You would completely shut it off and walk away immediately if you suspected manipulation. That's called life lessons. It's called learning. But you are now going to be opening up and releasing this and not allowing the fear to control you, because that's what they want. Most people that do things on this level want you to be afraid of them. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be cautious and that you shouldn't, be aware, definitely be aware and use your precautions and block things and people that you need to, but it's kind of the energy of you set yourself free energetically when you finally decide that, you know what, they've held me back long enough. I don't need that anymore. Because they continue to torment you because you continue to fear them returning or someone like them. And you're finally releasing that. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So please know you are aware now so much more than you ever were before. And you won't attract people on that level again because you have raised your vibration and your awareness of people like that. So you know what to look for. It's not that you're going out looking for it. You actually have a much more high vibrational outlook on life. But maybe you didn't realize that you were still so scared of people and that you didn't trust people because you were so afraid of this one person returning. So I don't think that you've pinpointed, your heart hasn't said, hey, I found the person. I think you're just now saying, hey, I'm ready to find the person. Like, I am so ready to get out of this trap. I have been in this trap for so long. Get me out of here. So your heart space is ready. It's getting ready. And I think that's awesome. I've been on and on about this. I do apologize. But I want to get a couple cards on this Two of Cups right here. This Two of Cups. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Whoa. See if those come back out. Okay. It's a new beginning. Look at that. With a soul bond. You talk about soul bond, soulmate. Look at that. Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. You talk about new, fresh, fun, exciting. So I think that as soon as you release this, you have this release, which is strength reverse. I think as soon as you have this release, you're going to regain that confidence and you're going to start getting out there. And that's when this new connection happens, after you start getting out there. And it is going to be a soul bond. Again, this is amazing. This is about starting over, fresh starts, and having the confidence to do it. So as soon as you make that decision and you have that release and you decide that it's time for traveling and having fun and getting out there, and I don't care if it's going and hanging out with friends and family and all of that stuff, that's still a brand new start. It's still getting outside. It's still leaving your comfort zone. And, you know, you don't got to be surrounded by, you don't got to wall yourself in so much as take that wand with you. You know what I mean? You don't have to wall yourself in and trap yourself in and stay at home and never go anywhere and protect yourself at all costs. Sometimes you do. But now it's more like, I'm going to take the wand with me. I know I have my protection. I have my confidence. I'm confident. I am sure. I'm secure. I have my motivation. I have my energy, and I'm ready for more. I'm ready for new. I'm ready for that spark of life. I'm ready to enjoy. And it's like, you know what? I'm not going to trap myself in and block myself off from everything because of that motherfucker or whomever or whatever that was. I am going to enjoy my life. And this right here says, I'm going to take the wand with me because it's holding me up right here. It's holding me up. It takes a lot to hold myself up and to persevere through all of this shit that I've been through. But you know what? I'm getting away from all the walls. I don't need all the walls because I have myself. And as long as I trust myself, it's going to be okay. So take that protection, that wand, that is your confidence, that is you, that's your enthusiasm, your motivation, and put that wand over your shoulder and get the F out of Dodge. Go have some fun in life. Pack a bag. Go enjoy life. You understand? Because you have some visiting to do. You have some fun to be having. Whether it be with your kids, your family, your friends, whomever. Seeing people, going and dining with people, breaking bread with people, making new friends, you know, seeing old acquaintances. People, just get out there and have fun in life. Okay? Carry your protection with you. Carry that confidence with you no matter where you go. You have to trust yourself. That's what the Jovial Joker does. The Jovial Joker says, no matter where I go, no matter what I do, I'm confident and I'm going to have fun and I'm going to enjoy it, right? New beginnings, having faith, having fun, enjoying your freedom, having that breakthrough moment, and being spontaneous. Okay? Some of y'all just felt like you've been living in a war zone, and you may. But life is worth enjoying and living. And for those of you that have gone through stuff like this, it's heavy. It's a heavy burden. Lighten that load. Okay? You don't need to mend fences if you don't want to. pick a direction and get going. And your heart is maybe you haven't met that person just yet. But I don't think it's about that so much as it is finally breaking free after something really, really negative and scary happened to you. And maybe it wasn't abusive. Maybe it was. Maybe it was just a divorce. Things didn't work out. But whatever it was to you that has put you in this much negativity and this much heavy fear, it was something to you. It meant something to you. But on the other side of this exhale is living again. And I think a lot of you are going to be living differently than you ever did before. I think you're going to have more confidence. I think you're going to feel way more confident and way more secure. And it's all about trusting yourself more than anything. That you're going to know. You're going to know. You're going to know. All right? Them's the words, them's the message. I hope you enjoyed the show today. Like, share, subscribe. Donations, love are always appreciated and welcome. And if you would like a private session, links are in the description. I hope to see y'all around again real soon. Until next time, namaste.